Before there was Eve, before the apple fell, there was her, Lilith. They erased her name from the scrolls, burned her face from the murals. Even heaven, immaculate and merciful, chose to forget. But I remember, because I was the only one who didn't turn away. In the beginning, when God formed man from dust, he formed woman too, equal in shape, in soul, in spirit. Her name was Lilith, not made from Adam's rib, but from the same breath, the same flame. She was fierce, untamed, curious in ways the garden feared. She asked questions the angels whispered about behind veiled wings. Why must I bow if we were born the same? Why does love mean silence? Adam could not answer. God chose not to. And so Lilith left the garden, not in shame, but in sovereign defiance. She walked the world alone. Mountains became her throne. Wolves howled at her feet. She spoke to shadows and they answered with lightning. Heaven called her wicked. Earth called her cursed. But I called her sister, the first to fall by choice, not by sin. We met in the desert, where silence had teeth and the wind screamed freedom. They fear me, Lucifer, she said, her voice like obsidian rain, because I would not kneel. And I, already torn from the clouds above, whispered back, then let them fear us together. They say Lilith bore monsters, that her womb cursed the world. But what is a monster if not a thing unloved? She gave birth to those heaven cast aside, the wingless, the scarred, the strange. Not demons, not angels. Hybrids of heartbreak and fire. They called them the Lilim. I called them kin. For every lie they told of her, she answered with truth sharper than any flaming sword. I was not made to serve. I was made to be. God sent angels to bring her back. 3 seraphim, bright as suns. They came with scrolls and chains. Return to the garden, Lilith, they said, or be forgotten. She laughed, not out of arrogance, but pity. You cannot erase the fire that remembers its own birth. And they left, but only after cursing her name into myth. That was their mistake. For every time a woman spoke her mind, every time a child defied injustice, every time a soul chose freedom over comfort, Lilith lived again. Now, she wanders beyond time, neither in hell nor heaven, not lost, but watching, waiting. She speaks through thunder, moves through storms, and breathes in the dreams of those who dare to question. I have not seen her for eons, but sometimes, when the stars are quiet, I hear her voice. Lucifer, she says, the world still fears the ones who say no, and I smile, because I know she is right. Lilith was not a villain. She was the truth they couldn't hold, the flame they tried to cage. So remember her not as a demon, not as a whisper in bedtime fears, but as the first echo of freedom that even Eden could not silence.